Question. How did your upbringing influence you as a performer?
Being raised on a church pew, you see not only from the pew's perspective, but you also see everything in between. And what I found interesting is we was always enamored by the choir. When the choir would sing, we would always anticipate who the solo would be. And it was something about those 5 seconds of uncertainty of not knowing who the soloist was that had like a dose of mystery to it, that everybody was just intrigued, like who's coming, who's going to be doing it. And for sure, it most definitely shaped me from the age of 4, singing my first solo. And then from there, singing in choirs and just learning how to give our best with our best.
Giving our best with our best.
Yeah.
So you sung in a lot of church choirs. I know you mentioned that before.
I did.
Which choir? And then, you don't have to go through your whole history.
Well, first and foremost, it started off as it was Faith Tabernacle Youth Choir. No, it was a children's choir, excuse me. Faith Tabernacle Children's Choir. And then it was the youth. And then the adults choir. But you have to understand, between then, there's also men groups, guy groups that start like in groups of 3 or 4 that would do a song here and there. But yeah, we would just sing all the time. We would just always be singing. Another thing too is we couldn't watch television. So with that kind of limited to us, all we had was really the music. So it's kind of why we went buck wild with it, for sure.
I feel you had a stricter upbringing. You had to have some sort of outlet.
Exactly. And yeah, that's exactly what it was for me, for sure. Yeah.
I know you've mentioned some of this before. That's all right. You're bringing it up again.
For sure.
You don't forget where you come from.
That part. You
don't forget where you come from. Mind if we move on to the next question?
Yes.
Okay. This is a double question, I'll call it. What did you want to be growing up?
I always wanted to be a singer, but initially the very first calling I wanted to do was to actually be a preacher, like an evangelizer, to just travel, get a RV and just travel, But yeah, along the similar lines, still ministering, but like singing. I just wanted to be a singer. Yeah.
Those are both admirable professions, being a musician and an evangelical preacher.
Yeah, they are.
Both admirable professions.
Yeah, indeed.
Does becoming a musician feel like a dream come true to you?
No, not right now. Only because it's not my sole income. I'm not doing it I'm not getting paid. That's not my main source of income. That's the only reason why I would say that. But I will say it has its moments. And when those moments come, yes, it does feel like a dream. It felt like a dream when I shook Tech Nine's hand, hugged him, chopped it up with him. No, did he? Wait.
Yes.
But Joey Cool, Jerry Robinson, there was just so many great people that was actually in the industry doing it full time, giving me the signs to, hey, keep it up. That's all I needed. That's all I need. So, but yeah, it's been great.
I believe you. I feel like you don't necessarily. Well, you don't just do it for the money, to simplify it. You know what I mean? You do it more so for the entertainment value.
Oh, most definitely. And I feel like the crazy thing about the music industry is that you end up doing a lot of it for free first anyway, before you start seeing any sort of return. That's just like any investor, right? You really got to take a chance. You got to get those 10,000 hours in, and those 10,000 hours aren't those paid 10,000 hours that you expect. You got to get that repetition. Do a couple shows when there's 3 or 4 people, hey, but they're rocking with you. It's 3 or 4 of them. They're rocking with you. But then you may have next week 50, and you can rock it because you rocked out that 3. So.
I see what you mean. You might have to move on to the next question. All right. What is the feedback loop between you and your fans? Another double question.
Feedback loop. That one threw me for a loop. That's good. I honestly say that it's non-existent at this point, only because I haven't even technically found my core fans, right? And with it only being just one project out right now, I kind of feel like the feedback right now is just like, put it out, just put it out. And I feel like it typically happens pretty fast. So like if I let a fan or let someone hear a song that's unreleased, I typically, whatever they say, I like right on it. So the feedback loop, yeah. Ooh, that's good. The feedback loop. And honestly, I don't even ask, really. I don't ask because I don't feel like I have a catalog just yet. So, but it's coming.
Believe you. How did you build up your following?
Okay. Well, it started off about 2 or 3 years ago. It was when in Topeka, Kansas, they had it was an artist showcase, and it was whoever won the competition got to go on a 5 city tour with Kurt Cobain's at the time. And that was a time when I was like literally all in, and I met a lot of people in the industry. And truthfully, I bought like 500 followers, and I have no shame in saying that, but I mainly did that on my TikTok so I could start going live and I could start generating revenue. So same with TikTok, I did buy 500 followers. So the 500 of them are like bots, but it's just to get me to that 1,000. So like it looks streamlined across all my socials. 1,000 every, just, you know what I mean? It's not like, it doesn't look botted. It doesn't look, you know what I mean? It's legitimate. So, but yeah.
Believe you. I see what you mean. I mean, at least you admit it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I view it. Moving on to the next question. Do you have any favorite artists in particular? I know I've already mentioned this to you, but
Yes, so many. So many. Okay, so there's Leon Thomas, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, Ty Tribbett, Fred.
you don't have to. You're good. I'm not trying to cut you off. You good,
bro? I was gonna sit here and keep naming till you said stop, because it's that many. It's really that many.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is something I asked an author this question. I feel like it extends to music as well. Do you believe music should be combined into one genre? Or do you like genres to be separate? I mean, do you mind multiple genre music or?
Oh, most definitely. Yes, most definitely. I'm all for genre crossing, like, and all of that, because you get your pop meets jazz, or your classical meets hip hop. What? That sounds incredible. It's just like, it's so ethereal. I mean, there's just room for everyone. So yes, I'm all for it.
I want to know about you so far. I figured you weren't constrained by genre.
No,
you know,
no, not at all. Not at all.
that's good. It's good you don't have selective hearing. You know what I mean? You're open.
Yes, sir. For sure.
All right. Getting a bit more personal now.
All right.
I read this on the other interview. What inspired the names to your children? It didn't say anything about their names, but if you don't mind answering that.
Okay, so actually it's Athalia, Zico, and Alani. So it's Athalia, Athalia. That's my daughter. And then there's Zico, Zico. Call him Zico Suave. You know, that's my son. And then we have Alani, Alani. And together I call them Thali, Zeke, and Lani. And the joke is, it's not really a joke. I started a song about them, and they told me they wanted me to finish it. And the hook is so catchy that's why I put it there in the article like that. It goes, Thali, Zeke, and Lani, Thali, Zeke, and Lani, Thali, Zeke, and Lani, Thali, Zeke, and Lani. If it wasn't for Thali, Zeke, and Lani. Anyways, but I got to work on that. But that's where that came from.
That sounds great. Sounds great, man. But yeah, it was just something I was curious about your children.
Thank you.
What is your greatest ambition in life now? I know you mentioned trying to build up your music following, but what's your greatest ambition now?
To find clarity, to be comfortable with the silence, to be still, to not even just quiet the mind, but just to be able to be free from whatever thought may seem it's an issue or a problem, or whatever. If I walk into a room and I feel a way, why do I feel that way? And it's just like, right now, honestly, I'm just trying to be able to recognize God's voice, so that way when I do navigate those levels of success, I won't waver, I won't falter, I won't be distracted by the temptations. So my greatest ambition right now, though, is to really go in and start singing the national anthem for like basketball games, because I had the opportunity to sing the national anthem for the Glory KC. So I saw that being an opportunity. So I'm like, if I sharpen my craft, not only will I be able to honor my grandfather who served in the military, but I will be able to grow a following. Think about it. Every game, every different soccer, there's hockey, there's basketball. Think about how many people are at these games, man. Singing the Star Spangled Banner, it's coming. I just got to rehearse, practice.